Come in, base. This is Jake. Do you copy?
This is base. Copy.
Hey, Andrew, listen. I caught another Asian pit viper, and... well, it's a mean bastard, too.
Well, that's good. Bring it in, but be very careful, okay?
Actually, I was considering taking it out for dinner.
Yeah, and you'll be the dinner.
No kidding. I'm on my way. Jake, out.
Out.
Hey, guys, what's going on? Please, can you get it out of there? Okay, listen. There's a big friggin' rattler that's loose on the island here, and I personally don't want to run into her. You with me? That's good. Okay, move.
We were successful, Major. The snake I brought here from your lab was able to mate with an indigenous pit viper.
I received your findings, Doctor. And you were right. Those snake's chromosomes have mutated.
The cells are loaded with radioactive isotopes. So frankly, I don't know how the babies are still alive.
Major, those diamondback babies are not only alive, but they've nearly tripled in size in the past week. And they've become more aggressive. I've never seen anything like it, sir. And if they keep growing, we might have a serious problem on our hands. Do you think the mutation might have anything to do with the natural radiation from the volcanic rock?
It's possible. But I took a look at some classified files. Now, the Chinese used the waters around that island for bomb tests back in the 60s. We were never able to confirm that they were nuclear, but I suspect that could be the culprit. How's the mother?
Well, she's still loose. And God only knows how big she's become by now.
Enter.
Commander James O'Neill reporting, sir.
At ease. Take a load off, Jim. I've read the transcripts from the Court of Inquiry. Do you know that they're considering a forced retirement?
I put in for it, sir. 20 years, it seems like time.
Well, do you know that Admiral Mueller is considering a dishonorable discharge? And he can press a full court-martial if he wants to.
I understand.
I've known you a long time, Jim. You're a good officer. What really did happen on that submarine?
Sir, the boat was fresh out of the shipyard. We were on sea trials. Admiral Mueller wanted to push it beyond its tactical specs. I felt his orders endangered my men. I didn't want to put their lives at risk so that he could brag to his buddies at the Pentagon about his new toy.
He bruised his ego. But you also broke the chain of command. That's what keeps us together. Without it, we're sunk.
Yes, sir. No excuses, sir.
I didn't call you in here for a lecture, Jim. And I think I found a way out of this mess. A mission has crossed my desk, and you would be perfect for it.
A mission, sir?
One of our older subs, the USS Santa Mira, has been decommissioned and sold to the Taiwanese Navy. It's been involved in research for the last 10 years and a naval museum, but some being counter in Washington has deemed it too expensive to maintain. So, they want it delivered to Taipei by next week.
I would be the delivery driver?
I have got them to agree to drop all the proceedings and offer you full retirement benefits if you take this last mission.
When do I leave, sir?
You'll be on the overnight to Okinawa. I know it's short notice, They're giving you a skeleton crew, most of them fresh out of submarine school, and your XO is Lieutenant Commander Houston Davies. He's a bit green, but he did do one tour of duty in the Persian Gulf.
Nobody else was available to babysit.
I'm trying to do you a favor, Jim. I do believe this is your only way out of this mess.
If it's possible, sir, I'd like to have Eddie Boudreaux as chief of the boat.
Yeah. I anticipated that. Already drew up the orders, shipped them out here 3 nights ago from San Diego.
I appreciate it, sir.
Jim, I don't want you to end 20 years on a bad note. I think this will work out okay. It'll be smooth sailing. Good luck. Godspeed.
Thank you, sir.
What happened, Jake?
It was horrible. The snake got loose, bit the trapper on the arm, wouldn't let go, and blood started coming out of everywhere. It even turned on me.
Where's the trapper that got bit?
I don't know.
You don't know? You gave him the antivenom, right?
No, he ran into the jungle. Actually, they both did. And I wasn't about to go after them with that snake on the path.
So there's a guy that's out there that's possibly dying and we don't know where he is? Jake, I told you to be careful.
Okay, I was careful. He wasn't. Listen, Andrea, I'm not the expert here. You with me? Okay? These things, they got me a little freaked.
Okay, I need you to go out there and find that guy.
What? Look, he ran towards the village, and if he's alive, I'm sure they'll bring him back. But Andrea, I am not going after him.
Let me ask you a question, Jake. Why didn't you just stay at your research job?
Why?
Yeah, why?
Well, okay then, because the Army had sold me on a promise that I'd be traveling to paradise. And it sounded a lot better than being stuck in a research lab in New Mexico. You know, it looks like Powder Puff and Blueberry here need a bigger cage.
It's cream puff and strawberry.
And you do realize they're about 5 times bigger than they were a week ago?
I think that's a bit of an exaggeration.
Who says you?
Jake, I want you to put the antivenom back on the racks, including yours.
Hey, I know the truth. I broke them all, Andrea. I'm sorry, these things got me freaked. It's not my fault. I'm so sorry. And these things are just freaking me out.
And then there were 2.
Sir? Now we ready? We're good. All right, Lozano, how we doing?
We're ready to get underway, sir.
Good. Got about a half hour.
Attention on deck.
At ease, gentlemen. Good morning.
Good morning,
Captain.
I have the con.
Captain has a con. Lieutenant Commander Houston Davies, sir.
Mr. Davies?
All crew, present and accounted for, Captain.
Very well. Mr. Davies, prepare to get underway.
Getting underway, Captain. This is the XO. Prepare to get underway.
XO, I'll let you take her through the channel.
Sir?
It's just like backing out of the garage at home. Do well, I might even let you take her for a spin.
Thank you, Captain. I'll do my best. You heard the captain. Let's get underway.
Good job, Mr. Davies. I'll take her from here.
Thank you, Captain. I understand. Approaching dive point, Captain.
Dive officer, submerge the ship.
Submerging ship, Captain.
Dive, dive, dive.
Make your depth 160 feet.
Diving to 160 feet. Present depth, 50 feet.
Decks awash.
All vents open.
All vents open. 70 feet.
Scope's under.
All ahead full, course 110.
Course 110, Captain. Present depth 100 feet.
Smooth sailing from here on out, gentlemen. We don't need guys like me around anymore.
Brings back a lot of memories, doesn't it, Captain?
Yeah, it does, Cop.
I even tried to get us some real torpedoes. My guy in acquisitions wouldn't budge. No live weapons for a decommissioned boat.
Just these duds, huh?
Oh, well. Up till 3 months ago, this was a museum.
I guess that's why they put us old dinosaurs on it.
Sir, I just want you to know that I heard about your circumstances. If I was in your position, I would have made the same decision.
You know, it was the only time in my career I ever disobeyed a direct order. My gut said they were wrong. They saw it different. Like I said, Cop, they don't need guys like me around anymore.
Using our satellites along with ground intel, we've learned of massive deployment of Chinese Navy in the East China Sea. These are the largest sea maneuvers in over a decade. They plan an amphibious landing of commandos on the island of Manchu, located here. The Army currently has 2 research scientists stationed there.
Major Drake, what is the Army doing with 2 scientists on Manchu Island?
Mr. Secretary, we are studying the indigenous snake population as part of our bioweapons research project. This toxic snake venom could be the key to creating a vaccine that could protect our troops from a wide variety of nerve agents, including sarin gas. I can't stress enough the importance of this research to counter the terrorist threat. I mean, you can only imagine if this research fell into the hands of the Chinese. Gentlemen, it's vital that we protect our assets on this island. Captain Rogers, sounds like we need to mount a rescue mission.
Yes, sir. We still have time. Our intelligence is reporting that the Chinese naval maneuvers won't begin for another 3 days.
We have ships in that area? Carrier groups from Japan? Flying a chopper?
Unfortunately, no, sir. The nearest ship is 5 days away, and the island is too far to be reached by helicopter.
Do you have any ideas, Captain Rogers?
Yes, Mr. Secretary, I do. It's the submarine, the USS Santa Mira.
Santa Mira recently was decommissioned and sold to Taiwan.
Yes, sir. If they change course now, they'll be about a day from Manchu Island. They could pick up the scientists and still be 2 days' distance when maneuvers start.
You think it can be done?
Our options are limited, sir. I think this is our only hope.
Captain, why don't you send a coded message, high priority, to the USS Santa Mira, giving them orders to evacuate those scientists immediately.
Yes, sir.
I want that submarine to get whatever it needs. Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I'll brief the President.
Gentlemen, be advised. These are orders from the Pentagon. Looks like we have a real mission on our hands. They want us to evacuate 2 scientists from Manchu Island tomorrow morning, high priority status.
Plainsman, how far is Manchu Island?
200 miles, sir. If we change course right now and keep a steady 20 knots, we can be there by 7 a.m.
Do they know we're not a rescue ship?
Mr. Davies, set a direct course for Manchu Island. Yes, sir. Do we have any firearms on board?
Just a small arms kit. 645, 2 clips each.
You think we're going to see some action?
I don't know what to expect on an island, Mr. Davies, but if we're going in, we're going prepared. Helm, left rudder, 30 degrees. All ahead, 20 knots, course 190.
Hey.
So, what's the rush? Is there a typhoon on the way or something?
Oh, the major didn't say. He just said to pack up everything, get our research together, and be ready to go by morning.
Be ready.
Yeah, they're sending a submarine for us.
A submarine? Wow. What about our little friend?
This wants us to bring 4 snakes, 2 males and 2 females.
How about these monsters?
We're gonna have to destroy them. We can't take them with us, and they're too dangerous to let loose. They're growing so rapidly, we just don't know enough about the mutation.
What about the mother? She's still out there somewhere.
I don't know. She might be dead due to a shortened lifespan. You know, I can't help but believe that accelerated growth is a byproduct of an increased metabolism.
Live fast, die young, right?
I don't know. We haven't seen her in a while. I'm just hoping.
Hey, Andrew, listen. These snakes are very, very rare. I think they could be worth a fortune.
I thought you hated snakes.
Oh, I do, but I see an opportunity to make some money on this endeavor. I think I could fetch some serious cash on these on the open market. What do you say we take a few extras home with us?
Because we have orders. 4 snakes, no more, no less. And we gotta pack up all this equipment. It's gonna be a long night. I want you to take the Diamondbacks and gas them. I'm gonna go back to the main cabin and pack up all my research. Can you handle that?
Gas him? It'd be my pleasure. Okay. How would the two of you like to take a nice long sea voyage?
Cobb, be careful.
We will be, sir. Piece of cake.
Okay. Nice and easy. Yeah, okay. Get inside there with all your little buddies. You'll be just fine. Okay. No snake left behind. That's great. Sleep tight, guys. I'm counting on it.
Hey, Jake, we ready to go?
Well, we are ready to rock and roll.
All right. Did you release the snakes?
All but 4. Just what the doctor ordered, right?
Did you gas the 2 big ones?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. There's hope for you yet. Double check the list. Make sure we have everything.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, good. And remember, they can't know what's on board. It's classified.
Okay.
Okay.
So what do you think's going down?
I don't know.
I'm sure these guys do. They look pretty serious, don't they? Hey, guys. Welcome to Fantasy Island.
You must be, Dr. Swanson.
Well, actually, no, I'm not. I'm her assistant, Jake Golden. She's Dr. Swanson.
Andrea. Dr. Andrea Swanson.
Chief of the Boat Boudreaux, USS Santa Mira. My men can help you with any equipment you need to move.
Okay, great. Jake, show them what we have. Take
Okay,
this.
you got it. And besides this, we've got a few more back here. Come on.
So, Chief, what's going on?
Ma'am, all I know is that we've been given orders to evacuate the both of you. So, I do suggest we get started.
This way.
Oh my God. Smitty, get me Admiral Wallace immediately. Priority call.
Captain.
We're about to be surrounded by the largest Chinese naval maneuvers in 10 years. It was supposed to start 3 days from now. Washington blames bad intel. No surprise there, huh?
How do we deal with 2 complete Chinese battle groups?
Very quietly, Mr. Davies.
Captain, we're out here all alone. Without any defense. It could get nasty.
Then we're just gonna have to keep it friendly. We're lucky. This old sub runs pretty quiet when she's on the electric motors. Gentlemen, I'm gonna need you focused. I'm gonna need the best out of this young crew. Focused and at attention.
I'll keep on him, sir.
Cobb,
No problems, Captain. Piece of cake.
ComSub Pack just notified us we're about to be in some Chinese naval maneuvers. Get them on board. Prepare to get underway immediately.
Aye, sir. Coming in.
Permission to come aboard, please. Captain, sir.
Dr. Swanson?
Actually, no, I'm not. Do we look alike?
Hi. Dr. Andrea Swanson.
Commander James O'Neill, welcome on board, Doctor. I'm sorry, we just didn't expect...
A woman.
We don't often have them on board.
I understand.
XO, get their gear stuck, prepare to get underway.
Yes, Captain. This way, please.
Thank you.
Cam, I got a bad feeling about this.
Slow, man, slow.
Hey, easy.
I know. Hey, you think anything inside broke?
Could take a look. It's classified material.
Maybe just a peek?
You better just leave it alone. Put it over there.
Next!
Man, this is heavy.
Severe, Captain, man.
Thank you.
Sir, you have to bunk with the other sailors.
Where are they storing our equipment?
Torpedo room. It'll be safe there, man. Let's get your bag, Mr. Golden.
Okay. Hey, you think they've got room service? Oh, wow. Just like summer camp, right?
Fortunately, we have one bunk available. If you have any questions, feel free to ask.
Yeah, look, I got a question. I am starving. Where would I find something to eat?
We have the crew's mess. Settle in, Mr. Golden.
So, Mr. Golden. Okay. This is nice. Nice.
Captain, broadband contact, 4,000 yards off our port side and closing. Bearing 150, designate Sierra 10.
What is it?
I can't be sure. My best guess is a missile frigate. One of the new Chinese naval boats, maybe a JQ class.
And I bet they're just aching to use one of those missiles, too.
Yeah, they can't possibly detect us from that distance. Let's not give them any chance. Dive officer, take it down at 200 feet, 20 degrees on the down bubble.
Hi, Captain. 200 feet, 20 degrees, down bubble.
Okay.
Captain,
We've got a Chinese missile frigate 3,500 yards off our port side and closing.
are they onto us?
Not yet. I'm taking it down to 200 feet.
On, sick bay.
Sick bay con.
Captain, this is Corman Kelso. I think you better get down here right away, sir.
What is it?
Captain,
I've got a man down here. He's in pretty bad shape, sir.
I'm on my way. XO, level off at 200 feet. Proceed on a course bearing 210, 10 knots. XO has the con.
XO has the con.
Captain, I was able to stabilize him, but his pulse and breathing are weak. Something's attacking his nervous system.
A virus?
I don't know.
He's showing signs of hemorrhagic fever, but I can't be sure without blood tests, and I just don't have the proper equipment to do a diagnosis.
Cobb, was he on the island with you?
Yes, Captain.
Did he show any signs of illness?
No, sir. Everyone's fine as far as I can tell.
How about you? You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
What about malaria?
Again, sir, I'd be guessing at this point. I need to do tests. All they gave me down here were aspirin, Band-Aids, and diarrhea pills.
Do we need a quarantine?
I don't know.
Well, I need to know. If there's an outbreak on this ship, we're 500 miles from the nearest port. That sounds like a lot of trouble to me.
Captain, a virus takes 24 hours to incubate. That means he could have contracted it before he went ashore, or maybe it's some fast-acting bug from the island that we don't know about. At this point, I would monitor everyone who went ashore. If they show signs, then we'll need to quarantine.
I'll check on the other sailor, see if he's okay.
Good. Let me know the minute this changes.
Yes, sir.
Jake? Thank you. So how's the Blue Plate special?
Fine. So, it was just the two of you on that island, huh?
Well, there were a few locals in a village nearby, but, yeah.
Wow. How'd you swing that job?
Well, I was recruited by the Army to do research, actually.
What kind of research? Female anatomy?
That's cute. And it's classified. So how did you swing this job? You need money to finish college or something?
Sailor Rhodes, you feeling okay?
Fine, Chief. What's wrong?
Kovacic? Mr. Golden?
Never better.
You, Chef?
Fine. What's up?
The other sailor went to the island, got real sick, and was in a coma. You guys let me know if anything changes, okay?
Okay, Chief. We found a trap when we landed on the island. There was blood on the outside. What are you guys trying to catch?
It's classified.
Yes, Captain.
Are you feeling okay, Doctor?
Yes, I'm fine. Why do you ask?
One of the men who went ashore, he's come down with something. I think it's best if you and Mr. Golden stay in your quarters till we know what's going on.
Okay. Do you want me to take a look at him?
No. No, the less people exposed, the better off we'll be.
Do you mind if I take a shower? You do have a shower on board, right?
It's small, but it works.
Okay, good. I mean, as long as it has hot water. We don't have any hot water on the island.
You're sure that you're feeling okay?
I'm fine, Captain. You look a little flushed.
Captain to the con, Captain to the con. This is the captain. I'll be right there.
Captain, we've got company.
Sierra 10?
No, sir. They moved off. Picking up 4 more ships. Designate Sierra 11 through 14, all 1,500 yards off our starboard side, bearing 095.
Same as before?
Yes, sir. Missile frigates. Captain, that puts them into a direct course between us and Okinawa.
We're in international waters. Naval protocol states they have to declare...
No, I don't want to press the issue, Mr. Davies. Pop up inside some kind of live fire exercise.
Should we plot an alternate course?
Yes. We're going to turn back into Chinese coastal waters. We're going to stay low, get us some place to hide down there. Get to here, pop back up to Okinawa. I want to stay as far from them as we can.
Captain, your new course brings us directly into the Chinese coastal military zone. How is that helping our situation?
International maritime law does not recognize the zone as being legitimate, Mr. Davies. My options are limited.
The manual states that
I
Operation
don't need to
Doom...
lecture on the manual. Operational orders are fluid when there's a real threat to the mission. It's my call.
Yes, sir.
Lozano, you let me know the second they start ground bouncing that sonar.
Yes, sir.
Steady as she goes.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Oh, sorry, ma'am. Sorry.
Don't you knock?
No, ma'am. It's usually just us guys on board. We don't knock.
I know, it's a submarine thing.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, okay.
Carry on.
Thank you.
Women on a submarine. That just isn't natural.
Captain to sickbay, captain to sickbay.
It's Captain, I'm on the way. Let's go. What in the hell are we up against here?
Captain, I still don't know.
You better get me some damn answers fast before we lose any more men.
Does he have the same symptoms?
Yes, but he didn't go ashore. And look at this. Puncture wounds, like from some kind of bite. When I examine the other sailor, he's got the marks on him, too.
So this is a reaction to a bite? What could bite them down here?
I don't know. That's the mystery.
Maybe we brought something on board.
Like what? Some kind of spider?
We don't know what was in that jungle, sir. Something get us stowed away in their equipment without us knowing.
All right, check it out and get back to me. Be careful.
Don't worry, no one, sir.
I need some answers.
I'm working every angle, Captain. No, this isn't happening. Oh, God.
Easy there, Mr. Golden. Where are you going?
I'm just gonna run some tests on this equipment.
What's in the box?
Computers. Well, it's classified. Clumsy me. I really wouldn't want to drop this. This is very, very sensitive equipment.
Looks heavy, too.
It is very heavy.
We're concerned you might have brought something on board without knowing.
Like what?
That's what we're trying to figure out. 2 of our men have suffered bites, and 1 is dead.
Oh my God, that's terrible. Let me know if there's anything I can do to help.
Now, if you see anything, you let us know immediately, okay?
Yeah, you got it. Carry on.
Hey, what's in the box?
Classified equipment.
You sure you didn't bring that sickness on board?
What? I'm a doctor, okay? I'd know.
You're a doctor, huh? That's funny because I asked and I heard you're just the assistant. Why should I believe anything you have to say?
You don't have to. And that's not my problem.
It's open. Hey. What's going on, Jake?
Okay, look, I'm just gonna come right out and tell you. The snakes are out.
What do you mean out?
I mean, the container was open and it was empty. The snakes are loose.
Oh my God.
One of the sailors is already dead, Andrea.
How did they get out, Jake?
I don't know. Someone must have opened the container because I know I secured it before we left the island. I know it.
Okay. I have to notify the captain.
And Andrea, you gotta tell me we're not gonna get in trouble for someone else's mistake. I mean, right, this wasn't our fault.
Jake, someone died because of those snakes. They could be anywhere on this submarine and everyone is a potential victim. The biggest problem that we have right now is finding 4 snakes on a submarine when there's 1,000 places for them to hide.
Okay, well, there's another problem right there, okay? There's a few more than 4.
What did you do? Tell me you didn't.
Come on, Andrea. So I brought on a few more snakes and I should have. Big deal. Okay, big deal. It's not my fault that some idiot sailor went and opened up the container, right?
How many snakes did we take on board with us?
All of them.
All of them?
Yeah.
So there are 20 snakes on board with us?
Yes, ma'am.
What about the 2 big ones?
Yes. Andrea, wait a minute. Hey.
Oh, you're such an idiot.
Hey, Andrea.
180 feet. 20 degrees left rudder, course 250, 10 knots.
20-degree left rudder, course 250, 10 knots.
What'd you find, Mr. Davies?
Something like this in the torpedo room.
See if Dr. Swanson can analyze that.
Sierra 12 and 13 are now 100 yards off our starboard side. Whoa, we got splash in the water. Repeat, we have a splash in the water. Depth charge on its way.
Depth charge.
45 degrees left rudder, course 250. Give me everything she's got.
Everything she's got, Captain.
That's the captain. Depth charge in the water. Prepare for impact. Repeat, prepare for impact. Everybody good? Cobb, get us the hell out of here.
Captain, we've lost propulsion.
Damage control, report.
Con, engine room. We lost power to the turbine generators. The backup systems are not responding.
Depth, 200 feet. Captain, we're at 5 knots and slowing. We're gonna be dead in the water in 5 minutes.
Engine room, this is a con. I need those turbines now.
I'm working on it, Captain.
Ma'am, you're not allowed
I
in
need
here.
to speak with the captain.
What is it, Doctor?
We've got snakes on board and they're loose.
Snakes? You brought snakes onto the submarine?
They were part of our classified research.
I don't care what I hate snakes. You brought them on here without telling me.
I had my orders.
I don't care about your orders. I got a dead sailor. I got another one barely hanging on, and upstairs I got the Chinese Navy trying to sink this ship.
Those snakes were in an airtight container. One of your men must have opened it.
Do you realize you've compromised everyone on this submarine, Doctor?
Those snakes only attack if they're provoked.
How many?
There are 20. Now, I've got 2 vials of antivenom, but there's no guarantee it'll work.
Get the antivenom to the corpsman in sickbay. Go. I'll meet you there. Attention, this is the captain. Be advised, we have 20 highly venomous snakes on board. Repeat, 20 highly venomous snakes. Their bite is toxic. Do not engage. Report all incidents of contact to the con. Where are they, Lozano?
Sierra 12 and 13 are still 100 yards off our starboard side.
Send a message. Comm sub pack in Pearl.
I wish I could, sir. I'm offline. All communications are down right now. Something must have happened in that attack.
Let me know.
I'm on it, sir.
Hey, we're gonna die down here, aren't we? I don't want to die at the bottom of the ocean, Andrea. I really don't want to die down here.
Oh, shut up, Jake.
What are you doing with the antivenom?
Taking it to sickbay.
Captain Rogers, have they reported in yet?
No, sir. That's just the evacuation. This is their last known location.
And these are the Chinese vessels we've been tracking?
Yes, sir. The maneuvers are underway.
They're right in the middle of the action. I sent them into harm's way.
Looks like it, sir.
God help them.
I'll keep trying to contact them, sir.
You do that, Captain Rogers. You let me know the moment they reply.
Engine room, it's Captain. We need that generator.
I'm working on it, Captain. I'm doing the best I can.
XO, what's our status?
Captain, Sierra 12 and 13 now 1,500 yards off our starboard side. They're circling and might be headed back for another run.
As soon as we have propulsion, you get us out of here.
Aye, Captain.
The proteins in the venom are a neurotoxin, Captain. They attack the muscle tissues in the body. They had the exact symptoms of snakebite, but I could not diagnose it in time.
I've got the antivenom, Captain.
It's too late. For him, maybe we can use it to save someone else.
You are aware that there's no guarantee that the antivenom will work. There's always a chance of an anaphylactic reaction.
In English, Doctor?
It's the body's allergic reaction to the antivenom.
In other words, the antivenom is just as dangerous as the snakebite, Captain.
That's right.
Well, we don't have another choice, do we, Dr. Swanson? Cobb, get the XO, meet me in the torpedo room in 10 minutes. You'll come with me. I need you to brief him on what we're up against.
Yes, sir.
Gentlemen, we have 20 highly venomous snakes on board.
All the snakes from the island are deadly. Most of them are pit vipers.
Oh, that's terrific, Doctor. How do we treat a snakebite?
Well, if you receive a snake bite, try to stay calm. Don't move around a lot. Try to keep the bite lower than the heart to slow the blood circulation. You can wash it out, but don't ice it. Don't use a tourniquet, and never cut open the wound.
Don't forget a shot of antivenom.
Well, we can't really rely on the antivenom. I only have 2 vials, and that's good for about 2 or 3 bites.
How long until the venom takes effect?
Well, that depends on how toxic the snake is. Usually within about 5 minutes, your nervous system shuts down. You'll experience a seizure, and your lungs collapse and fill with fluid, and then you die.
And that sounds like a lot of fun.
So, how do you suggest we deal with these snakes?
Leave the snakes alone. I know you may not believe this, but snakes only attack if they're provoked. Right now, they're probably searching for someplace warm. They naturally gravitate towards warm places.
I want to be proactive here. I don't want to give those snakes the element of surprise anymore. We check every compartment on this sub. You brief your men as to what to expect, and let's be very safe out there. Dismissed.
I want to help, Captain. What can I do?
Wilson's sure the expert. You can go with Boudreaux. Help him spread the word. Contain them if you can. If you can't, kill everyone.
Yes, Captain. Ma'am, follow me.
Captain, I'm sorry about your men. I never meant for any of this to happen.
Those snakes should never have been brought on board my sub. Not without telling me. I don't care what your orders were.
Captain to the con. Captain to the con. We have propulsion.
This is the captain. Head full 10 knots. Course bearing 250. I'm on the way. What is it, Lozano?
Sir, Sierra 12 and 13 are now 2,000 yards and moving away. The bad news is I'm tracking an unknown contact, designated Sierra 15. It's now 3,000 yards in our baffles, bearing 250.
What is it?
It's a submarine, sir. Unfortunately, Naval Command didn't supply us with an acoustic signature manual, so I can only guess at what class.
What's your best guess?
A Chinese Han-class attack submarine, I'm nearly certain. I'm sure their passive sonars picked up something, but they're probably not sure, so they're hunting.
Han-class? We don't stand a chance, Captain.
Oh, I don't know, Mr. Davies. Submarine's only as good as its captain. Keep on her, Lozano. If you change the speed or course, I need to know.
Yes, sir.
What's our communication status?
Well, I fixed the cables, but now there's a software glitch. I'm working on it, sir.
Should we switch to silent running?
Good choice, Mr. Davies. If they go to active sonar, we're gonna line up like a Christmas tree. I don't want to take any chances. Attention, this is the captain. Rig the ship for silent running. Repeat, silent running. Remain at OSPEC Bravo until further notice. That is all. Our only hope is to run the electric motors, get lost in some noisy sea traffic. Cat and mouse from here on out, Mr. Davies.
Fortunately, we're the mouse, sir.
We're gonna start shutting down the blowers to the entire boat. It's gonna get mighty cold down here in no time.
Why are you doing that, Chief?
Because we're silent running. Can't afford any extra noise when there's a hostile in the area. These blowers make a hell of a lot of noise.
You know that the cold is going to slow the snakes down and make them harder to find, right?
Well, we don't have a choice, ma'am. Hopefully, they'll keep to themselves till we reach Okinawa. Then maybe we can send in a mongoose. Hey, what are you doing in here? Well, I'm just looking for some aspirin. I've got a splitting headache.
Next time, ask. No one's allowed in here without my permission.
Yeah, sure, I'm sorry. Just this headache
I'll get it for you.
Okay. What happened to the other two guys that were sick?
They're left in body bags. You'll excuse me?
Yeah, sure. Thanks.
The hell?
About 20 miles from the Chinese military zone. What's the good news?
The good news? We've got a light cruiser and 2 frigates passing 4,000 yards off our port side heading in the opposite direction.
Bad news?
The Chinese Han-class sub is still out there. It's now about 2,500 yards off our port side, bearing 190.
They're still hunting us.
If we navigate into coastal waters, get down here in this shallow canyon, even if they engage active sonar, they'd have a hell of a time finding us.
Why would they engage us?
Because we are a threat, Mr. Davies. They don't know who we are or why we're here. They could fire on us. U.S. Navy would have to accept their apology because we're not supposed to be here.
What happened? Are you okay?
Your box.
Oh, snakes! What did you do with the box, man? What did you do with it?
They're loose.
Sailor Rhodes, Mr. Golden.
Hey, look, this guy needs some help. I don't know why. All right, help me get him to sick bay now. Kelso, he just got attacked.
Okay, let's get him on this one right here.
Okay, get him. Bring him up, bring him up. Yeah. What's wrong?
The anti-venom was right here. Now it's gone, which means someone took it. This is Kelso in sickbay. Get me the captain right now.
We've had another snake attack.
Oh my God.
O'Corwin just found Jake in the sick bay looking for aspirin. Now the antivenom's missing. I got a man dying because of him.
Do you know that he took it?
Who else would take it? Where is he?
We don't know, but I'm looking for him.
All right, we gotta find the antivenom, get it back to sick bay before that sailor dies.
Oh my God.
Hey, Jake. Where are you going?
Torpedo room, I'm checking for snakes.
Yeah, well, you're headed the wrong way.
Oh, thanks, I must have got turned around.
If you have it, you need to give it to us now.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The antivenom. A man's life is at stake.
I don't have the antivenom.
You were just in the sick bay and now it's missing, so where is it?
I'm gonna find out, Captain.
By all means, Mr. Davies.
Hey! I told you I didn't have it.
If I find out otherwise, I'm gonna stuff you in a torpedo tube.
Taking their side, Andrea? Is that it? Trying to pin all the blame on me, right?
We're all in this together, Jake, and the sooner you realize that, the better.
Captain to the con. Captain to the con.
Keep looking.
Wait a minute, Andrea. You can't blame all this mess on me, okay? We were just taking orders. It's not my fault somebody else opened up the container, okay? The snakes would have been secure for the whole entire trip.
You're unbelievable, Jake. Now get down to the torpedo room and help the sailors when they bring in the snakes.
Andrea.
Go, Jake!
Still having electrical problems?
Yes, Captain. We're having wiring problems with the backup generators.
What's our depth?
230 feet, sir.
Steady as she goes, Mr. Davies.
Steady as she goes, Captain.
What's going on out there, Lozano?
Few contacts, sir. We're traveling under the shipping lanes of the Chinese coastal military zone. From now on, we're going to be hard to find in all this acoustic mess.
Yeah, should be a good place to lose that Chinese sub. Damn, it's cold in here. What's the temperature?
50 degrees and dropping.
Captain, I got a communications link up and running. Should I send a message?
Yeah, send it. Good work.
Captain, present speed, our batteries are going to give us about 12 hours. To recharge, we'll need the surface. I know that's not possible.
All right, we'll shut down everything we don't need, all auxiliary lights, everything. Our backup Jenny's giving us problems. Get down to engineering, tell them to cut it back 10 knots.
Yes, sir, 10 knots.
Sir, I was thinking about what Dr. Swanson said about how snakes gravitate toward warmth. What if we heated just the torpedo room? Might draw the snakes out of their hiding place and contain them in one compartment.
We'd probably fire up one blower without making too much noise. What do you think, Cop?
Great idea. I'm on it.
Sir, we have a transient. It sounds like someone's banging on one of the pipes in one of the compartments.
What?
There it is again. And another one.
We gotta stop that right now. Can you isolate where that's coming from?
Possibly the torpedo room. Sierra 15 has turned on active sonar, sir.
He's got us.
Can you still hear the transient?
Yes, sir. There's another one.
Damn it.
Sir, the transient noise has stopped. Sierra 15 has changed course. Bearing 205 now at 3,500 yards.
He's turning away.
No, he's lining up a snapshot. He's gonna fire on us!
Torpedo in the water. Bearing 190, 3,500 yards and closing fast.
Right 25-degree rudder now.
That was a 25-degree right rudder.
Sound the collision alarm!
Torpedoes 2,500 yards and closing, sir. 80 seconds to impact. Torpedoes 1,200 yards and closing, sir. 45 seconds to impact.
Is that torpedo armed?
No, not yet, sir. Hold on. Torpedo's changing course to 170.
Sir, if we emergency blow to the surface, maybe we can outrun it.
We're in the shipping lanes. That's the worst place we could resurface.
We got nothing to throw back at it, sir.
He's not going in for the kill. Nobody's that bad of a shot.
How can you be sure, sir?
He knows what we are. He just wants to let us know that he could sink us. That torpedo he just fired, it turned 20 degrees. In 40 seconds, it's going to be right there at that mountain. We're going to be 100 yards away. We'll feel the concussion, but it won't sink us.
Torpedo's 1,000 yards in closing. Torpedo's armed. 30 seconds.
This is the captain. Prepare for impact. 20 seconds. All right, let's hope this thing holds together, gentlemen.
Amen.
This is the captain. Damage report control.
Con, pump room. We have some pipes leaking, sir. We're on it. Con, sickbay, we're okay.
Your idea may be working, Mr. Davies.
I hope so, Captain. Sir, the men are complaining about the cold. It's also starting to affect some of our gauges.
Cobb, could you turn the blower back on in the control room?
Captain, I'm on it. Boudreaux out.
Lozano, where's that submarine?
Sierra 15 is maintaining course heading of 205, 3,500 yards off our port side, sir. You think they're gonna hit us again?
No, I don't. He made his point. He also left his starboard flank open. He doesn't know we don't have torpedoes. Let's line up a firing solution. Mr. Lozano, engage active sonar.
Yes, sir. Engaging active sonar.
All right. Let's make him sweat a little bit. Make him think we're gonna fire on him. Maybe we'll get lucky. He'll run away.
Sierra 15 is changing course to 285. Now 3,600 yards off our port side. It's working, sir.
He's continuing on a course away from us.
If we'd fired our torpedoes right there, that guy would have lost his boat. That's a textbook mistake.
Thank you, sir.
Don't thank me. It's the first time in 20 years I ever faced an armed torpedo. We made it out alive, gentlemen. This time. Plot a course for Okinawa, Mr. Davies.
Yes, sir.
Captain, I feel a lot better if you put this on.
No firing unless it's absolutely necessary. I don't want somebody getting hit by a ricochet.
Understood, sir.
Chief, is everything okay?
I'm going out of the torpedo room, see if your idea worked.
I'll go with you. Chief, it's the antivenom.
Greedy little bastard.
Oh, Jake.
Wait, hold on, man, hold on.
Captain, Boudreaux.
On the antivenom.
Jake had it the whole time. He's dead.
Cobb, you've got to get it to the sick bay.
Captain, there's a floor full of snakes between us and the antivenom. Please advise.
Cobb, you get that anti-venom and seal off the torpedo room.
Understood, Captain. Boudreaux out.
Stay here.
No, Chief. Let me do it. I know these snakes better than anyone on board.
Ma'am, I can't let you go in there alone.
Trust me. Please.
Okay. Good luck.
Okay. Okay, okay. Let's go.
Lozano, send an update to Naval Command in Okinawa. Let them know our approximate arrival time is 0800 tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
Captain, we're almost back to normal temperature on the Con. We'll wait to turn on the fans and blowers to the rest of the boat until we're out of the coastal range, just to be safe.
Sir, I'm picking up something 2,000 yards off our starboard side.
Military or civilian?
It's got 5 screws on its blade. It's definitely military. It's either a missile frigate or a supply ship. I can't pin down the class, though.
What's our depth?
200, Captain.
We can buy some time in that noisy coastal traffic, but we're gonna have to go deeper. Take us down to 260 feet, 5-degree down bubble.
260 feet, 5-degree down bubble. Snakes! We got snakes!
Execute that dive. Mr. Davies, do it!
Whoa! Captain, I got a live one here.
This is the captain. Emergency. Snakes have compromised the control room. We need some help now.
Chief?
I said execute that dive.
Back away from him. Just back away.
I know how to deal with these snakes. Get the Anakin into the control room. Someone might be dying.
Take my gun. Safety's on.
I can handle myself. Go.
Back to your post.
Yes, Captain.
Captain, you okay?
Yeah, plane's been hit. Okay, I got Antivan. Where's the doctor?
We gotta get back down to her. She's trapped down in the engine room. Snakes everywhere.
I'll go down there. XO has the con.
I have the Con.
Get that man to sick bay. Take that antivenom to Kelso.
When we come out of the dive, check every possible hiding space. I don't want any more surprises. If you find a snake, kill it.
How you doing, Doc?
I don't know. I've been better.
What do you need me to do?
I'm not sure. I mean, seems like the snakes like me a lot.
I'm gonna get you out of there. Somehow.
When do we land in Okinawa?
In the morning.
Don't make any sense.
I wasn't planning on it.
Oh, God, I got bit on the leg.
Cobb, she's hit. Get her to the sick bay. All right, man. Give me an update.
Captain.
Snakes. I hate them.
I know some of the others weren't as lucky.
I hope we got it in time.
We'll know soon. If I don't have an allergic reaction and go into shock, we're halfway there.
We're gonna get you into a military hospital in Okinawa.
Captain, Chief, I just want to thank you for saving my life. I never meant to.
Get some rest. We'll be in port in a few hours. What's our situation?
Received a message from ComSub Pack and Pearl. Apparently, Major Drake wants us to save as many snakes as possible.
We did not get that message. You have the comm, Mr. Davies. Take us into port.
Thank you, sir. Take us into port.
Oh, and let NATO know about this meeting in Iceland next month.
You wanted to see me, Admiral?
Major Drake, I will not tolerate being lied to.
Admiral?
You didn't tell me your scientists were bringing a cargo of deadly snakes on board that submarine.
With all due respect, sir, I did say that our research needed to be secured and moved to safety. That included those snakes, sir.
What about the lives of those men? Were their lives worth your snakes?
Admiral, our research could save hundreds, probably thousands of soldiers in the future. So yes, sir, I think it was worth it.
I talked to General Tadeo, and he would like to give you his opinion on this matter personally. Dismissed.
Hey, Doc. We cut you loose early? You taking that thing for a test drive?
No, they're just changing the sheets in there. It's really good to see you guys. Aw, thank you. They're beautiful.
That was Cobb's idea. What's the prognosis? How you feeling?
Well, I'm doing much better. They say with a little physical therapy, I'll be up and walking within a month. Are you guys heading out soon?
Not me. I'm officially retired.
Congratulations. So, what are you gonna do now, Captain?
I'm gonna catch the first flight to Pearl Harbor, give my daughter a big hug. Spend a couple weeks sitting on the beach.
That sounds nice.
And you? Does the military still have you on the project?
I quit. I'm going back to the university to teach and do some research. It's where I belong.
Well, good luck. Take care of yourself.
Thank you. And good luck to you too, Captain. Have a safe trip out there, Chief.
Hey, man. Take care of yourself.
I will. Hey, guys. I just want you to know I'll never forget what you did for me.
Anytime.
Thank you.
It is the end of the road for me, Cobb. I don't care if I never see another boat or submarine as long as I live. What about you? You got plans?
I'm heading back to the sub. We finally get to take her back into Taiwan.
Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Admiral, what are you doing here?
I wanted to visit the crew and see the submarine off safely. Lieutenant Commander Davies will be at the helm.
Congratulations, Davies. Finally got your own boat.
I'm honored. Thank you, sir.
I'm your chief, sir.
Lucky to have you along, Cobb.
It'll be a pleasure.
Well, sir, I guess this is goodbye.
Yep, next time I see you, you can tell me all about your trip.
It's a deal, sir.
I wish you all the best, Jim.
Couldn't have done it without you, Eddie.
Chief. Jim, I personally want to thank you. Because of your bravery and experience, a lot of lives were saved, and we avoided an international incident. Boy, had I known, I would have never allowed those snakes on board.
I understand, sir.
I want to recommend you and your entire crew for commendation medals.
I'll tell their families.
We hit it.
Got a plane to catch. 1,600 hours.
Commander, fair winds and following seas.
Aye, sir.
Commander James O'Neill?
That's right.
You're on the transport to Pearl?
Yes.
You're cleared to board, sir.
Thank you.
All right, come on, hurry up. Let's get that thing loaded on the plane.